settled upon the realm of Britain, for it hath endured a desolation of 16 winters, bereft of a high king to guide and unite the land. The Supreme Collegium, entrusted with the sacred duty to anoint a rightful sovereign, hath faltered in its solemn task, lamented the whispers among the people. The 9 surviving legates, their voices entangled in a web of protocol and precedence, hath failed to act. Alas, it seemeth the twilight of the Collegium, as a potent body hath descended upon us. Throughout the land, tales abound of tribute paid, but alas, it floweth not into the coffers of a worthy ruler, but rather into the hands of invaders and those ill-fitted to the throne. The noble lords of Logris, once stalwart pillars of our realm, have been laid low, though some secrets lie shrouded in mystery. Duke Ulfius, a survivor of many a harsh winter, findeth himself enshrouded in whispers of a shadowy alliance with the treacherous South Saxon. Duke Corneus, long in hiding, hath emerged from the shadows, and as he journeyed northward with exiles from Hanton, a fateful clash hath erupted at the border of East Saxon. In the wake of many a raid upon Caerwent, key strongholds once lost hath been reclaimed. The Irish, like a relentless horde, wage war upon the lands of Gales, swarming in their thousands, akin to vermin unleashed upon the fields. Norgales, in the throes of despair, offereth tribute to the mountain tribal leaders, known as the 3 Cadlus. These Cadlus, in their quest for willing souls to join their cause, dangle the allure of plunder. Yet, little plunder will be found in battling against the Irish. In the heart of Cambria, the kingdoms of Escavalon and Cameliard convene beneath the banners of peace, a meeting graced by the presence of the illustrious kings Leo de Grance and Nanteleod. King Idris of Cornwall hath need of willing souls, and the castellan of Castle Dimlock in Tintagel doth seek volunteers for his cause to defend against the King of Cornwall. King Cerdic of Wessex, ever the ambitious warlord, raiseth a formidable host, and seeketh the aids of mercenaries. A fleet of ships, a foreboding harbinger of strife, hath also been amassed under his banner. In the fabled lands of Salisbury, the great Marshal's tournament hath been postponed, for news of turmoil along their western borders hath reached their ears. The Castle Woodhouse, a bastion once held by the late Prince Madoc, and a hoary hill fort of Westford Castle, are said to have fallen under the dominion of mercenary armies. Yet the superstitious whisper of fey folk and giants, laboring to reclaim what was lost in the days of Uther's invasion of the magician king's Summerland. And we're live. Welcome to the episode that almost didn't happen. We are here for our first episode, welcoming a new player, and we'll get to that shortly. We'll start with introductions of our players and who they play, beginning with Yampa.
What is up? It is Yampa. I'm back again, playing Soroon, and hyped to be back. What is up, Yampa? Back.
Ooh. And we'll go to Kalis next.
Hey guys, it's Wergar playing Circalis. Great to be back, and definitely looking forward to the new year and hopefully starting to put stuff on my land.
Drax.
Yeah, Drax here. New year. Glad to be here. Playing as Sir Rain, and curious to see if we actually have to start fighting our little war campaign or raiding campaign now or not.
For sure. Bert.
Hey yo, how you doing? It is Bert. I will be playing the morally upright Sir Cormac, who's about to be going on a bit of a pilgrimage, you know.
Trent.
Hello, I'm Trent. I was chasing a stingray this morning, and he didn't kill me, so I'm better than Steve Owen, I guess. I'm playing Sir Gwydir, and in the absence of anything else to do, I'll probably go on a pilgrimage too, even though I'm famously skeptical of Christianity. Yeah, I reckon it sounds like a fun adventure.
All right. And we'll welcome our new guy, Cyberbro.
Hey, howdy. I'm Cyberbro. I'll be playing Squire Lucius Julius Julianus. Looking forward to getting going. Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome everyone. Tonight's gonna be a bit messy. It already has been. It's been a week or so for me, and we contributed that this afternoon by putting down our very old dog.
Aw.
Yeah. So it's
I'm sorry to hear
it's a killer day. It's all good. So
Man,
just
that was
dealing
great.
with.
Funny what you did there.
I emotionally manage that stuff pretty well, but I don't emotionally manage other people not emotionally managing it very well. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So all right. Let's dive in. There's a thought I had while we were going through. Okay, yeah, so we've got some things to iron out here today. I think everything's gonna happen after Easter because that's the way things go anyway. So we will do an Easter feast because that's, you know what? I think that's a good place just to dive in, just to get our feet wet again, get used to it. It's been a minute since we played. We've got a couple of things happening this year. I'd say 3 things that you guys are eager for. One is you wanted to start raiding into potentially Estragales, it sounded like, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You also, Collis had started a conversation that was actually pretty amusingly timed and involved Leo from Salisbury about potential of a tournament. And it sounds like it's starting to gather some momentum now. It could happen this summer.
Good.
And then finally, we've got a pilgrimage. So it sounds like we could be doing some splitting of the party stuff, but that's all after Easter. The year is 499 now. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see. I'm gonna get some rolls from folks as we do this here. I feel super rusty. I haven't streamed in like weeks. So.
Hmm.
You guys are my first stream in a while. So
Fair.
yeah. Okay. We'll go with Cyber Bro. Why don't you give us a D20 roll, please?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Auspicious.
And let's see. What's that? Okay. Okay. I'll get a D20 this time from. Let's do Wergar.
All right.
20.
Not bad.
Auspicious.
So good.
I had an idea, by the way. If I ever get paid and I get the opportunity to buy land, I'm going to buy land by a lake and call it Timber Lake and give it to Justin.
I hate you so much.
agree with this.
I hate you
Yes.
so much. I hate you so
Yes.
much.
Sir Justin
Justin.
Timberlake, yes.
The Timberlake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
precisely.
Must have.
Must happen.
Must happen. Yeah.
All right. So that was actually his dad's name. It's Justin App Timberlake.
His dad's name is Timberlake. In French, you wouldn't have heard it before.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll get a D. Let's do a D6. We'll get it from Trent this time.
81. 5. Oh, we're good. We're all just hitting just below fumble.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Okay,
Right?
I didn't like that.
I don't like that at all.
No, that's
No, I do.
interesting. No, okay.
I love interesting. Interesting.
No, I
is
do
best.
too. I'm just messing around.
Once more, the rumor circulating around court is that I have given up.
You're turning pagan.
He's a pagan. I knew it. But hey, I support anything you do. You my main bro. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I might not even allow that one to be the case.
Controversial.
It's true.
I also had another idea. I haven't been paid yet, but I still have 1 Libra apparently. Would it be lovely or inappropriate for me to buy a dog in tribute for your dog?
I appreciate it. You're good. Only if you need to. I don't require that.
I don't need a dog. I just think it'd be cute to have a dog. Gwydir should have a dog, right?
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Carlos says too.
Like a big old Irish hunting hound or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Irish wolfhound?
We all rocking a bunch of hunting hounds.
Yeah. Did somebody already had a dog?
Yes. Colin.
Yes. Sir Carlos has 2 exceptional dogs.
How much does an exceptional dog cost?
I haven't looked at the price in a while.
Let me have a look in the rules. Exceptional dog. Your mum's an exceptional dog. Owned. I take it back. It's very rude. I can't even. I've suffered so much in my age. 25. That's basically free. 25 dinar.
Exactly.
I want to buy a 1 Libra dog. What's the fucking exchange rate? How many denarii in a Libra? Holdings. Shit. Okay, where's the money?
In the book.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I don't know, like, who would edit a rulebook and not put the exchange rate of the different prices immediately in front of the equipment list? Like, that's where it goes, obviously. Why is it not there?
Mean people
Now I
do
gotta
that.
go. Mean? Precisely. It's
Yeah.
cruelty. Where the fuck? Okay, here we go. 1 Libram is 240 dinar. So I can buy like what is
A
it?
kennel
12?
full.
Yeah, I could buy like nine exceptional dogs.
Just a horde of dogs across the countryside.
Yep. I will buy 1 dog. 1 exceptional dog. Bob, should I name him after your old boy, or is that too close?
Nah, don't do that. It's all good.
Okay. I will call him
Dog.
Dog. Honestly, it's a pretty good name.
Doggo. Dodge.
Dodge. Yeah, Doglet.
Doggy. Okay.
Call him perro.
I might just call him Hunter. It's a great name for a dog.
Okay. So, I'll get. Let's start this off right. Let's start with some intrigue tests from y'all.
Intrigue. Oh boy.
You can stay away
God,
from this
Lord.
one, Cyber Bro. I think you don't have to do this one. You don't
Mhm.
have to.
Sick.
I use my geniality.
No, and there is none yet.
My dog's name is Oat. Hey, do we check that?
Yeah, you can tick it if you succeed.
Yes.
Okay.
Me-
All of you have heard a call through late summer, or sorry, late winter, I meant to say. You heard a call to action for preparing a raid. I think all of you were able to sense that this was kind of being done in secret. What makes this sketchy is you know that a raid against Estragals is something that Nanteleod is expressly spoken against, at least until the time is ready. He wants to be the one to make the call for when that happens, not just have it happen. But all of you, all 5 of you, have heard that is being geared for sometime in early spring. That a gathering of knights, led by knights, is to raid Estragals. Now, what makes that really especially interesting is for Rune and Gwydir, you've also heard, and the person who told Gwydir this didn't realize he was speaking to Gwydir, but you heard that Sir Gwydir, one of the knights of Nanteleod, is the one organizing this under Nanteleod's behind Nanteleod's back.
Oh. Didn't realize he was talking to me. Obviously.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Should I take action with that information now?
You may do what you will. We're going into kind of Easter feast, so this is probably you probably uncovered
time.
this in like the gossip leading into Easter, so you haven't had enough time to like act on it in accordance, and we can kind of play
Yep.
on that now as we
Sounds good.
come in. On top of that, Sir Elaine has arrived. He's returned back from
Salisbury?
Logris. And he is with another figure. And I can't remember if we established that Lucius has ties with anyone in the player characters. If not,
We didn't establish that, so it's all right if I'm just coming in fresh, you know. Just
yeah. Let's do you're just a few years younger than the other guys. Let's do a recognize roll for all 5 of you. You can add a plus
Cute
1
Roman
bonus to your recognize. Just a 1.
Hell yeah. Can I add?
Holy shit! I recognize him.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Got him.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Who the what?
I recognize him
Comic in the
too.
room.
If you
that
succeed, you
dude.
tick it and you recognize Lucius. So, if I'm gonna give Rune a little bit extra detail on this, but we'll give everyone who succeeded, we'll give some answers. So let's see. So Rune, you succeeded. We'll go to Cormac then first. Those are the only 2 successes. Okay, so Cormac, you recognize Lucius. He is Lucius Julius Julianus. He is one of the Roman knights of Carline. And he was squired away somewhere. That's what you recall. You know of his lineage. You know he's a knight of Estragos. Or, sorry, due to
Squire.
be a knight of Estragos. He's technically not even a squire of Estragos, but he's due to be a knight of Estragos if his
Oh, he's
training
not
went
yet been knighted.
Yeah. For Rune, you know that he was squired to a knight in Glevel. And the reason you know that is because of your time in Clarence. So, yeah, and we'll leave it at that. So Elaine returns alongside the young Lucius, who Lucius will be, at least for this feast, on the floor as a squire. But we will still give him actions on the floor. Why don't we test appearance for the rest of you? See how you are seated.
Yeah, I refresh me on this one. We have the rings that gives us +1.
Oh no!
Any other? Damn. Any other? Any other like jewelry would give us app, right?
Yeah, anything that you would wear at a feast, you get your Libras. Did you say there was a limit on it? Maybe there's a limit. Up to you.
I don't know. Go
I'm
ahead.
pretty sure there is for jewelry. I think you can
Yeah.
direct insert Librum to bump it up higher, but I don't. Holy cow!
Damn. What is going on over there?
Oh no!
Wow.
Cormac's the one with
okay.
the Cormac's the first one with the fumble. Okay.
I got this.
Yep.
I know what this is. This is due to those
This is
rumors.
amazing.
This is due to those
Yeah.
rumors.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are
Okay.
literally in
So.
a doghouse right now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Gudier's
So
on the
I'm
floor.
going to.
I'm with Lucius.
So because of the ring, it's +1. I have an armband worth 5 Librum, but does that mean that I get a +6 to this Apro?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works.
So this is +2.
Let me just check.
Yeah, please.
I can check
I think-
Book of Feasts. Why don't you roll
think
first? Because it might not matter. Roll first. Yeah, there you go. But we'll look that up. It's in Book of Feasts, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's.
We need Alice to re-roll now.
Yeah, we need Callus to reroll.
Alright.
This is to see where you're seated. You're basically 1 seat down from wherever this roll would be. So you roll to see where this sort of. Oh, look at that!
He's on the
You-
floor. It's -1 per turn. Oh, does that
Nice.
fix it again?
Yep, he ends up actually near the salt.
Yeah. I got company.
Callus almost got put in that, and Callus is like, nope.
They were just looking at the list and like, I don't think you're supposed to. You need to check the list again. Hold on.
Mhm.
Are you sure about that?
That-
It doesn't because you fumbled first, right?
Yeah, so it puts
So-
you at -1
Oh,
seat.
back where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So only because you critted did that
Yeah.
happen.
Fix it up again.
If he did not crit, he would not be back up above seat. So Lucius is not alone on the floor. There are the squires, the dogs, Gudier's new dog, and Gudier, you get to play with your dog.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe Gwydier's like too distracted playing with his dog,
Yeah.
and somebody comes up to him and he's like, "We've got your seat here," and he's like, "Sorry, no, okay, I'll be there in a second." And Steward's like, "Oh, fuck's sake, Corliss, get up here.
I like
We've all
the,
been on the floor.
yeah, I like the idea that this has something to do with the Whisper campaign against you.
Cormac.
What did I
Guddir.
do?
No, Guddir.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
against the raiding one, you mean?
leading this raid. It's if it's against Nanteleod's word, that would be considered treasonous.
Yeah. So is it? Are they saying that I'm leading a raid? Is that the intention, or?
That's what you caught the rumors are. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
There is a raid for sure because you're being told. Basically, it'll happen whether it was a thing or not. Someone's developing that raid into existence, but they're using your name as the head of it.
Right.
Which would be against Nanteleod's express desires.
Orders. Yeah. Yep. Also, I'd be raiding the lands of technically the woman I'm betrothed to.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Are you still betrothed to Neve? Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. We haven't
Gone there any further.
we haven't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
I Guddir thinks as much. Thinks that they're not, but
Yeah.
he thinks all sorts of things.
So as we begin this feast, there's 3 kind of buzzes for the year that are being discussed. There's this raid, there is a tournament discussion, and there is a pilgrimage to Cormac. With that, why don't we start with let's confirm who's highest glory out of Kala's reign in Rune. We'll put it be our order of operation here.
I am at 2545.
545.
I'm at 2526.
And I'm at 2342.
Is that correct then? Or was Rune above Rain?
No, Rain's above Room.
Yep, slightly ahead.
You guys got to change your names.
Right?
No.
I actually haven't struggled with that one too much. I've struggled with a lot of things. The worst are when you like have 2 names that aren't at all related, but for some reason your brain won't let you separate them.
Right.
Okay, Rune, it is your go. The beginning of the feast.
Do you mean Rain?
Yes.
Got him.
There we go.
As I was making that comment too, I'm like, I'm gonna regret this.
You're gonna botch that. Rain in typical fashion is gonna go for feast cards. I believe he gets 2, right? Or can you not do that in the first round?
Yeah, you can absolutely do cards on the first round.
I think you're legally required to. I'm pretty sure.
Even better. Stewardship and Merchant of Venom.
Interesting.
Some knights are talking about the management of their estates. Stewardship versus Orate. Interesting. The court jester has singled you out for lampooning. Modest versus proud.
No.
That's actually a strong suit for me, actually. I think, if I look at my stuff. The stewardship's probably the more likely one, though, because that's one of his things. Yeah, modest is actually real heavy. You know what? Let's see if my dude can take a joke or not. Let's try that.
Okay.
Let's do Merchant of Venom. Modest versus proud.
Let's see it. Oh,
I failed my modest. All right. Let's see. This is why we have to try things.
Yeah.
And I passed proud. Yeah.
Kill him.
Your embarrassment is clear for all to see. -1 geniality.
Duel.
Duel
Yeah.
the jester.
Right.
Trial by combat.
So what could be said that is Rain's actually sensitive about, because I think it's less. I think with a famous modest, it's less about you
Hit a nerve.
being sensitive and more about he struck gold, like like
It would have to be something family oriented. Yeah, that's his
Like, he was
strongest
trying to kill
passion.
off his family.
No, I mean he might have said that, but that's I mean that would definitely trigger
That's
a
so
lot
good.
stronger response than that. But
That
yeah,
is so good.
yeah,
what was that? What
Yeah.
did you say, Rain? What do you think?
yeah. Go ahead, Cormac. Repeat that. That was pretty good.
That Sir Rain is trying to kill off his family so that he can inherit.
Yeah,
yeah.
that would hit real close to
Yeah.
home too, because he's famously, love family stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think your maybe your uncle, right? He's your lord or whatever.
yeah,
Um
Mhm.
he asks you to carve off a piece of, well, let's figure out what we're eating.
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh, delicious.
Okay.
Parsley bread.
What are quinces? Quinces?
Quinces is a little fruit. They're actually pretty good.
Okay.
Quince paste has been popularized by a woman in Australia called Maggie Beer.
Never heard of it.
Oh well, big ups, Maggie Beer, I guess.
We'll say there's like a little cutting knife for the bread, and your uncle asks you to cut a piece of bread off for him because he's sitting across the table, and just at that perfect time, the jester moves like into the room and kind of like all of a sudden just appears in front of you all and says, "I'd be careful with him and that knife. He's only 2 steps away from Lord of your household."
Oh,
Oh dang! Oh dang!
yeah. So Sir Rain would definitely be trying to hold it together. You could
Yeah.
tell his blood pressure's getting up, his face is reddening up a bit, and he just can't quite choke it back. He kind of like a little bit more forcefully than what he probably should have. Kind of puts a little bit too much force on the table, making the dining ware kind of shift a bit. Bounce up the table, and then he manages to keep it in control just long enough to pass the sliced bread, which is now partially squished, over to his uncle. Yeah.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
that doesn't net you -1, it nets you 0 because you're near the salt.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
All right.
Fair. And that's why I gamble on cards like that, because it's always great.
Yeah, top 10.
You had a really good chance. That really backfired.
I
Yeah,
did, and the stewardship one would have worked out really well for me too. So.
Do you have to tick proud?
I don't know. I did not see if it did or not.
No. Didn't
Nope.
say tick
Nope.
proud. Good. Okay. All right. We go to Rune then.
All right, well, I'm gonna draw some cards because the last 2 feats I've been above the salt. I've been a big boy.
Have you really? Oh man.
Yeah.
Get in a card.
I mean,
Card
considering
game
I'm
is
the
back.
one who threw the feast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh boy.
Oh man, this stuff again.
Gentle.
Trouble.
What's the other one? A dagger? I suck with dagger though. What's this one? At the start of each round, you can keep this card or discard it. If you keep it, +2 geniality per round. You cannot draw cards while you keep this one. Discard this card if you're forced to change your clothing.
That means
You
we'll
know
be
what
able
I
to play
think
more
this is?
cards.
I think this is your wife.
I think this is my wife.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Let's keep gentlewoman. I don't want to cut my hand.
Yeah, but now you're not going to get any more card chances because you can't draw cards anymore. You're basically
That's-
above the salt again.
Yeah.
That is true.
No, it's definitely the best option.
I will
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
I don't think this will be your wife though. I will say that.
Oh
Oh,
god.
Ooh.
There goes Rune again.
Trouble.
There goes Rune again.
All right. Is that the plan?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay. And we're gonna find out who she is later. Um,
It runs in the
That's never a
family,
good
you know.
sign.
We're out here just
Yeah.
it's just Carlos and I just being Casanovas, you know.
Once you've had a bit of time to get to know her.
okay. Um. Okay. So, you get 3 geniality for that round.
Yep.
Pretty good. And we'll figure out who she is. All right. That brings us to Kalis.
Alright, I think Hollis is gonna go around flirting,
Yes.
as is normal for him.
All right. Let's see it.
Ah,
Fail.
Rip.
Not today.
Not today.
So
It's not terribly bad. It just means it didn't land. It didn't warrant you a slap either. So there's always that.
classic calls.
Good.
One sec. Wait. That will still warrant you 1 geniality. All right. That brings us to Cormac.
Cormac will be doing his usual Cormac thing at the feast, and he will be serving everyone around him.
Perfect. Cormac. You skill issue, bro.
When are you converting now?
You need to get better at this game. Have you been practicing in the time off?
His dice hate him. It's true.
Yep.
Okay. So, you know what it is? Some of the knights, like as you go around to help, some of the knights, Cormac, are kind of like shrugging away from you. You overhear one of them say, one of them kind of mutters, but in a way you overhear. It's like maybe if Nanteleod isn't upset about the raids after.
Yeah. Okay.
Just killing it. Winning crew. We'll go to Gwydir now.
I think he's probably been, feeding parsley bread to his dog and hanging out with, just rolling around. I think he's not happy about being seated below the salt, or on the floor rather. He's a pretty proud guy, and this is not exactly perfect, but he's also, I think, the fact that he gets to actually play with the dog and sort of he can get away with being a bit silly down here, he's probably, alleviates that somewhat. Maybe he's been playing with Lucius a little bit as well, or, the puppy ran over to Lucius and he's sort of come over and been chatting. Yeah. And then Gwydir's like, "Oh, fuck, I just realized I need to go speak with the king. Could you hold him for me, maybe, just a little bit? I need here." And they just like thrust this puppy Irish wolfhound into Lucius's arms, and
cool.
and just marches up the center of the hall to interrupt whatever King Nanteleod is doing. And he will just push whoever is nearby aside and just kneel.
Give me a courtesy roll minus.
Okay.
There goes Gwydir again.
I was gonna say probably a -5. At least I didn't bring my dog. But I am going to impassion loyalty Lord if I might, because specifically the reason that I'm coming here.
Yep.
pass is good. So it's going to be plus -3 plus 10 plus 7. Courtesy, not my strong suit. Hey,
Ooh,
I think that's perfect actually.
it is.
So
Yeah.
Goodyear, by the time you make it up, you hear this kind of noise behind you, but you're on a mission, and you see people moving to try and kind of stop you, just because you're not seated in a place where any knight
Yeah.
would really have an audience to the king like this. So they're kind of moving to stop you, and you're just moving past.
Get your
them.
hands off me!
Yeah, you hear this audience or this noise behind you, and it isn't till you get all the way in front of the king and you have the king's attention, which you do successfully, that you notice that your dog's with you as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And fuck, and I think he just like reaches out and scoops the dog and just like keeps holding him in his hand,
Yeah.
but he's still kneeling. My lord, I'm not doing anything behind your back. I would never. Hi, King. I simply. I have no idea where these rumors have came from. If you wanted me to lead a raid, I would, but only if you told me to. Hi, King. Anything. Tell me anything. I'll do it. I'll do it.
One sec. That's a good. We're gonna do two things. So first off, we're gonna see what Nanteleod's intrigues at. See if he even heard of this. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
He's gonna plus he's a king, so we'll give him a bonus to this. Yeah, okay, nothing critical, but yeah, he's heard these rumors, and he's heard Whittier is connected to them. He's also okay. You say you aren't responsible then for the organization of this raid.
Of course not, King. I'm barely responsible for my own. Well, I can't even organize keeping my dog out of the hall, High King. Of course not, my lord. No, I have no idea who's making these schemes up, and if you want me to raid them, I will. But I have nothing. I didn't even know about it until just less than 40 minutes ago.
Out of character question.
Yeah.
Has Cormac made his intentions known about him setting off on the pilgrimage this year to Nanteleod?
I was gonna wait and ask for permission at the feast.
Okay. Noted. All right. Let's see.
Actually, I'll probably even mention that. I'd be like, I wasn't even gonna go raiding. I was gonna go on a pilgrimage with Cormac. I just wanted to tease him the whole way.
A pilgrimage?
Cormac said he wanted to go on a pilgrimage, some Christian thing, and you told me I should be more Christian, High King, and
Then I think you should accompany Sir Cormac.
Cormac, I'm sorry.
Of course, High King. Of course, I'll defend him from. I don't know what happens on pilgrimages, High King. I don't even know where it's going, honestly. Do you want me to track down who started these rumors, High King? I'll kill them for you if you wish. I'll kill anyone for you.
Not necessary. He stands up, and like with that, the crowd kind of moves to from a dull roar to silence, and he says, "Let it be known that it is against my express desire for any raiding to happen into the lands of Estergales until I have said otherwise. And this isn't the kind of cheer like Nanteleod's not known for these kind of comments. This kind of leaves a party pooper vibe in the feast after, right? Like as he goes to sit back down, it's like, oh, okay, the hell,
Yeah.
the hell was that all about?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Give me another mead.
All right.
I like that he was just like out about addressing the elephant in the room, because that's how good he is.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
All right.
I think it's a -1 for me.
I think I can do that. Hold on.
Turn it upside down. Do I get a geniality penalty on my dice rolls? Is that a thing? Can you go into negative? Or does it just leave it at
Yes.
0?
Yep.
Yes, you can go into negatives.
Sweet.
How much blood is going to be spilled
Ask me
today?
how I know.
Because you were there, we know.
We're not getting a red wedding. We're getting a red feast.
We already had a red wedding. It was the Night of Long Knives.
Yeah.
It was
That's fair.
the event upon which the red wedding was based.
And you could argue the infamous
Aw.
feast on top of that too afterwards.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
true.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these. We'll cut over. Then that brings us to the young Lucius.
Thanks a lot, Lucius.
It just ran after you. Like, what do you want me to do here?
I want you to hold the dog.
I did, and then it jumped.
You're lucky you're not a knight. I'd have dueled you on the spot. I'm joking.
Hmm.
Was he cute at least when he was running after me?
He needs some work. He needs some work.
You need some work.
At this point, Lucius, you hear your name being called from up further. The Royal Seneschal calls your name.
I'll leave you here, Sir Gwydir. I got business with the Royal Seneschal. Walk off.
I'll put my dog on the ground and say, get him, boy, get him.
Sir Kedrick, he looks at Lucius, studying him, and as he stands beside Sir Elaine, and just not far from the royal bodyguard, and the king proper is just beyond him. He says, you are, and he'll say your full name, I'm just getting acquainted with it. You are Lucius Julianus, or Julius Julianus, is that correct?
That is correct, sir. Yes.
Very good, very good. Sir Elaine here speaks highly of you. He says that you were of great aid to him in being able to pass the blockade in Glevum. Is this correct?
Yes, sir. Out of character. Was I before I lie?
Yep. That's a good question. I think you did. You did what you could. Why don't you test modest for me and find out how you
All right.
how you feel about
Awesome.
your situation?
Cool. All right. Modest.
Yeah. You remember Elaine being at the gates of Glevum, recognizing the heraldry as Nanteleod's, and demanding to pass through and being stopped. You spoke to your knight, who managed to get audience with the king, with the duke, or the duchess rather, to get him permission to pass through. And you ran out after him to stop him from returning backwards. So he was gonna, after being stuck, he was gonna go elsewhere. You stopped him and had him wait. So you, if it wasn't for you, you wouldn't have been able to pass through Glevum. That's
Okay.
what you know. Yeah.
Makes sense. So yes, Lucius would just say, "Yes, sir. I just did my duty. I did the right thing."
I see. Why don't you test courtesy for me here too?
Awesome sauce. Ooh.
You're speaking honestly enough. A negative, like a failure on this, doesn't warrant anything. You're just not blowing people away with your courtesy. He says, very well then. And do I have the correct understanding that you are of age to be knighted? You have 21 years.
Yes, I am 21 years of age. Yes.
Good, good. We'll speak after this. We have many events to take place this summer. It would be nice to have another night amongst our own. If you are proven to be ready as a foreign trained knight or a foreign trained squire, then you shall be knighted this year.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope to prove myself worthy.
He smiles. Elaine just gives you a nod, like he was listening in. Gives you a nod as you go back. You can tick modest for that. You can't tick courtesy. And we'll go back to the top. So round 2 with Rain.
More cards.
More cards.
It's always more cards. Always.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh, jeez. This is not good either way. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what do we got here?
Lady's Favor is pretty good.
Yeah, but my skill set is not.
Do you need me to play backup for you?
I'll sing with you.
Boy. Let's see what we got here. We got orate, singing, or play.
Ah, Mr. Bernie Pants.
Yeah,
old-
that burning
old title.
pants thing is. Yeah, no, it's
Oh, title.
You've got 2 friends who are famous
yeah,
for singing
right, yeah,
or playing.
yeah. I'm gonna have to try the lady's favorite one, see if he can get some help. And I would probably, if it's allowed, see if I can impassion myself with hospitality.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good, Anakin.
yeah.
Yeah.
And see if I can get the religious Christian guy and the pagan to back me up.
All right, let's see.
Or actually probably lead me, but yeah. I'll roll the hospitality first. And I did not. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not a minus.
Yeah, it's fair. It's not, so that's good. All right.
Maybe
So
you go to look around and you go to you see I don't know what Cormac's busy with. What did Cormac do last round? What was he doing last round?
he was trying to feed people temperate. Yeah.
Cormac's looks a little bit disgruntled, and then you look
Yeah.
and you see Gwydir's wandering back from speaking with the king with his dog, and his dog basically trips one of the servants, and the servant falls over with some food. So
Yeah.
you're like, I'm on my own for this one.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the hell with asking.
And it's just
anyone.
like,
I guess I'm gonna do
Yep,
it.
Yeah.
just go for it. Yep. And so he does. He's gonna try to, I guess, orate is what? It's like a speech or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. It's a night. Well, first off, I mean, the contest of honor. I mean, what would be the topic of such thing be? I guess that'd be the first point.
What's this?
Oh, I'm just reading. It's because it's a contest of honor. But,
Oh,
you know, a lady needs a knight to challenge another knight. So I'm trying to sort that out. What the type of contest would be? A speech about what?
contest of honor. What's the condition?
If he wins, I lose geniality. The lady appreciates my effort, but others are not so sure of you. So, to determine the rival's skill value, if unknown.
Let's make it about the
roll.
upcoming tournament. That makes sense.
Okay, so just a discussion about the pluses and minuses of it.
Yeah,
essentially.
well, I think it's this knight's passionate about it being there. There's no use in, like the ladies are liking the idea. The ladies of the court are liking the idea of this so-called tournament.
Okay.
Then a lot of the knights aren't. They feel like it's like play fighting. They don't see any value in this kind of training. They said better off to go raid someone than.
So would you like my description first or the roll first?
Roll first, because that might skew your definition of your description.
Oh yeah, or the interpretation of it. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be hilarious. Unless I pass it.
One sec. Are you high on compose? Do you have compose?
Compose?
At a high level?
No. My highest like skill out of that is my orate at 5. So yeah. All right.
Well, you never know. You roll high all the time, so maybe you'll roll low.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I take
pretty
this
fucked
as
up big
like it's kind of half-hearted. Like he's trying to be honest about it, and because he feels that it is probably just like play fighting, but he's trying to defend the lady because she asked for it, right?
Yeah.
You know, she asked for it, so he's trying to look at this from the other perspective and defend it, saying that it could be a useful mechanism for training, and you know, it could be interesting, you know, just to see who's talented and all this kind of stuff, and it just doesn't seem to hit the way it needs to impress the lady at all.
Yeah, I think it does two things. One, it doesn't convince them that it has any merit, and two, there's no passion in it for her. So she's like, well, "That's the most boring answer you could give in the world."
Yeah,
like,
it was very cut and dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super dry. It was like, yeah, that's Rain. That's totally Rain. That's the way he is.
we'll give her a name, Lady Nesta of.
Okay, I'll put that note
Carline.
down.
But yeah, she kind of shrugs, you know, like, well, you tried.
Right.
You do get one geniality because you get a -1, but you get 1 for the card, and then you get 1 for near the salt. So you end up with a net 1.
Yeah, I ended up coming out ahead on that one. Yeah.
All right. She appreciates the effort. It's one of those.
Rain's just like, man, this is not my night, man. This is not my night.
Hollis is like, that was my card. I think it's
Yeah, it really was.
Rune.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the card because I have a question on Sealy. So shit, what was it's Julius, right?
Yep, Julius.
So he is from Lady Helly's court, while I am from Sir Chalane's court, because I believe that he was my sire.
You got it. Yep.
So I think okay. I'd want to roll intrigue and see if there's any like rumors running about, to see if it's like a power play, to see if Lady Helly is trying to gain support, you know?
Yep. Just looking for average rumors or anyone in particular you want to intrigue with? You want to kind of fish around the court, or do you want to like go to one person? Either works.
I mean, it's only round 2. I still have time, so I'll just fish around the court for this one.
Okay, you just give me a straight intrigue. You can give me your +3 for your geniality. All right. Thanks for that
Master
+3.
and Chief.
Yeah. Go geniality.
That explains a lot. Mm-hmm.
There are rumors for sure about it. Specifically, what is I think what you gather first off is Lucius Julius Julianus is in fact his father was one of Modron's knights alongside your father, right? Like he is or alongside many of the knights, the household knights of Nanteleod. He was esquired elsewhere, like you were. However, there are many people that speculate Lady Helly is trying to get in good favor with Nanteleod, and how convenient for her to send this squire back alongside Elaine, alongside the constable. You know, there's that. So there's a mixed bag, mixed response, I'd say.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just don't know how loyal or how strongly I feel towards my sire. But yeah, that would be my turn.
Yeah. How strongly do you want to test something to figure out if you feel a particular strong? Strength?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, I feel like Rune is very driven by emotion, seeing as he's loyal to Cormac at 18. Would it be maybe honor or loyalty lord or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be either of those. I would allow either of those to be tested.
I think it would be a little bit irksome. I feel like they would have at some point perhaps met while they were both squires, and it was kind of like a little bit of animosity, perhaps. If that's okay with Julius or Lucius,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm down for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll roll I'll roll honor for that.
Okay.
Not that much. Or
Cool.
maybe it's a lot. I don't know.
Now you weren't impassioning yourself, so there's no negative there. It's just
Mhm.
I think in this particular state, you just you decide to let that one go.
Alright.
Now I wanted to check because you had that card. What was that netting you +2 geniality per round?
Yes. As long as he doesn't draw cards. Yeah.
So you actually got 4 this round.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
you.
great card. It's a great
Mhm.
feast card.
Big money, big money.
Gonna get like
I
a
mean,
billion royally.
I might have some marital problems here in a second, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's my turn.
All right. We will go to Collis next.
All right. So I think it was Sir Leo last feast that pretty much talked to me for a while about how the whole tournament worked and how to not get people to hate each other or potentially kill each other.
Yeah.
And then just all that. So I think with all his findings that the king wanted him to seek out, I think Sir Collis would likely try to approach the king during the feast and tell him about what all he found out.
Okay. And this is to relay the information to him because he had tested you with doing so.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to approach this from a courtesy angle, or from a battle angle, or from a stewardship angle?
Since battle is my best ability, I will go with that.
Okay.
Oh, crit.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
All right.
I want one of those.
Dude,
I want one.
a crit. I want one of the. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so it sells well. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what do you want to relay? What is the emphasis you want to put on this?
Well, Sir Collis would approach King Nanteleod and kneel. My king, I found
Do you want to take
someone.
Leo with you too when you do this? Is that the...
Yes, actually, I'd probably approach Sir Leo and then approach the king.
Okay.
Pretty much Sir Collis would kneel in front of King Nanteleod. My king, I've found some information from a wayward knight, Sir Leo, and he has given me great information about how best to run a sort of, as they call it, a tournament for mock battle. And Sir Leo can attest that he has given me viable information about how best to not degrade the relations among the knights and lords of Escavalon during such tournament. And then I'd start giving him some of the details.
Okay. And yeah, so we'll say that you speak specifically about the importance of defining two sides, and if there aren't any clear divides, having that divide be something that doesn't involve the way politics in a court might play out, because that'll only create animosity rather than making it a clear contest. You find out that happened in Salisbury, and there were more than a couple of deaths of important knights during that event.
Yay.
Death.
Nanteleod says, things we will take seriously then. I don't want to see any of my best fall in mock battle. I understand accidents happen, but let's make sure it's only accidents.
Of course, my liege.
All right. He says, great job, Callus. You may have some sort of future in this in leadership.
I think Sir Collis would have a pretty wide grin at that.
You guys should bone.
There's your ego boost, buddy.
Okay. We will go to Cormac.
All right. Well, since my blabbermouth of a cousin decided to, I guess, blabber on to the king about my plans, I suppose I need to now go talk to King Nanteleod and ask permission to go on this pilgrimage.
Okay.
So,
You approach Nanteleod. Sir Cormac.
my king,
I
I was
imagine
hoping that
you've come to speak to me about this pilgrimage that your cousin spoke of.
my lord, after the issue at Sorarun's wedding, I spoke to Saint Iltid, and he had tasked me with a pilgrimage to Canterbury. I've come to request permission to go.
Glastonbury, just to let you know.
Glastonbury, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
To Glastonbury.
All right. I'm going to test something here. And you say these This is a task from Saint Iltid.
He bid me go and take nothing with me.
That sounds like Iltid. He does, though, actually retrieve Iltid and have him verify. And we can kind of gloss over that because I don't want to, overextend this feast. But you find that the king's sort of trust, this isn't anything that he should mistrust in you, and yet he still needs the verification from Iltid regardless. Iltid does, however, verify it for you and says, yes, it was a simple suggestion. But not enough of us Christians have seen the very site where the Grail was held. Nanteleod nods. Do you seek approval then, Sir Cormac? And will it be this year?
I do seek approval. I seek your approval, foremost.
You have it. No, you will miss. You'll miss the tourney.
I will admit, I find myself among those who may not have as much taste for play fighting as others would.
Lame.
You said something rather bold that I don't think he's ever said to you or even speculated, but he says, and what when it comes to the opposite, killing Irish, do you have a taste for that?
But my liege, what up? I need to actually.
Damn.
on this one. I do have a directed trait: proud versus Irish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your directed trait? What's your normal proud?
4.
And then the directed trait is 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
My lord, I am but a knight. I didn't have the options of deciding who I fight and who I do not fight. If I have the option of going on a pilgrimage instead of play fighting, I shall take it. But if you ask me to fight the Escavalons, you will have me at my best.
I understand. Good. And with that, he nods. You tell it's time to excuse yourself.
And I bow, and I walk away.
All right. Why don't you test courtesy for me in that?
Not a single success.
Oof.
Join the club, bud.
It happens. It
Are you
happens.
still batting at literally 0?
Yeah.
I had to
You failed.
crit for. I had to fumble first to find my first success.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens.
I love
so
this.
great.
We range from 7 to -1 in this crew right here. So.
Yeah.
As of right
Just
now, we'll
so
see where it goes
small.
from here. We'll go to. That brings us to Gwydir.
It sure does. Now that all of my problems are solved, that's not true, but in the short term it seems fine. What just happened? Okay, I have a discard and I have a this card. Test of strength. Tempting. Recognizing words. Okay. D6 plus 12 strength. 2 glory. Wow. Test of strength doesn't offer a lot to me. Recognize opposed. Another knight vies to identify another knight for. Why? Win. You can tell. I mean, look, do I just accept that I have no glory for this feast? No geniality for this feast? Nope. Test of strength. I mean, who was that? Just doesn't sound interesting. Unless you have something particularly interesting where there's like some secret knight that we would Vida be recognizing, I think we should just go test of strength because it's more in character.
Yeah, I don't have any hidden knights
Okay.
per se.
Give me a test of strength.
Okay.
Knight boasts about his strength. Would any of you guys be boasting about your strength? Probably not.
No, but somebody might
Strength?
boast about my strength.
Yeah, strength is not my forte.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
But
Brains
Collis
be
is proud.
modest.
Corliss is proud, but are you strong?
Not really.
Am I proud? Let me see.
Oh, no, it's Justin!
Nope,
Is it Justin?
I'm modest.
Yes,
Oh yes,
Justin.
please, please.
Yes.
We gotta double team this dude, man. We gotta
It's gotta
double
be-
team this dude,
it's
man.
gotta
We gotta double team this dude, man.
He's from Timberlake. He's probably been caber tossing his whole life.
Let's burn Timberlake to the fucking ground, man. I'm telling you.
I'm
Made
gonna make
up a
him
whole
look a little
story
bit
about
more
this.
like Justin Timberlake in the next photo I do.
Gonna
Ah,
have
yes.
to. Yeah, gonna have to.
Perfect. What's his singing? 5, probably. Owned. What's Justin Timberlake's dance? 6. Get wrecked.
You know who's gonna be for strength? I think it's gonna be Ithel.
Ah,
Yeah.
that makes
Oh.
sense.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you tried to date my daughter that one time. I'm like, what? When?
Yeah, you can put you through your paces, man.
Yeah.
Slam you
Alright.
through the table.
Breaks the table.
He's gonna be the one
Strength, bro.
Batista bombing tonight.
He's gonna break your arm.
This is actually, I hope I lose because I've been thinking about upping my strength to get to 66 damage because my size is really big. So maybe this is kind of the point where Ithel comes up and he's like, you know, listen, you've got a good build, but you have to work on it. Otherwise, you will never be a full-sized man. And I'm like, I'm full-sized. I'm not
Oh.
full-sized.
You're not.
It's
Oh.
one of those things. It's like arm wrestling. You're like, he lets you go all the way down. He's like all the way down at the bottom. And he's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
3
sure.
times. You're like, what?
Oh yeah, but look at the. It says he moves on to challenge other, but you may give this card to another player. If you do -1 geniality, that player must play this card. Oh, but you already fucking rolled it. Oh, goddamn.
No, but yeah, he wins, so I get to do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Quarterback under the bus.
If I do -1 geniality.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
That player must play this card. It's a way of,
Yeah.
if you want to screw someone else over, you certainly can do.
Sir Justin.
Justin.
It has to be a player though.
Nah, throw it at Cormac. That's usually your go-to.
But it's a -1 geniality to Gwydir. I'm not sure he wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accept. Here you go, Corliss.
Sending to call it?
Sending it to Corliss. I'm like, all right, fine.
Oh.
I'll work on it. All right, I will. But
Sir Collis
you
won't
know
back
who
up.
else? You know who else will take you up on that offer? Corliss. He's a big boy. He fancies himself a leader of men.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
I'm actually at -3 now, by the way.
Let's say this is one of those points where Nanteleod has an active personal guard, and Ithel has been allowed to actually feast with the rest of you, and that's why he's a little tipsy, and that's why he's participating in it. This way. So he puffs up and starts to march towards Collis for next round. Correction, we range from 7 to -2. Right, and
I'm -3 actually because I lose another one for giving the card to Corliss.
Yep.
Did you get a -1
And-
for the card too?
No, I'm just
No,
on the
but for the
floor.
end of the round, he's on the floor.
Oh, right on the floor doesn't net you a -1.
No, they
does
don't
it?
get a penalty. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no. It
All
just.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should
there's-
that be on?
Well, he still hasn't beaten my -3 then.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that being on the case, I'd only be on -1 because I shouldn't have gotten -1 for the first round. I thought you got -1 being on the floor. Because I didn't. All I did when I just failed my courtesy roll to Nanteleod. I didn't fumble anything in the first round. But if you want to make that -1 geniality for bringing a dog to the king, then that's also fine, and I'm happy with that.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
it played out.
That sounds great. Sorry, Corliss. Nothing personnel, kid. I just figured it was appropriate.
It's totally personal. He's the fucking richest. He needs some
Sir Carlos
fucking else.
was literally about to go flirting again, and then
He needs
immediately
something
this
else.
big brawny body bouncer just comes up, pushes him like, no.
Take your shirt off. Show me what you're made of.
That's
Test
great.
your might.
That's
Yeah.
great.
All right, that brings us to Lucius.
All right. I guess I still draw a card even though I'm a squire.
You cannot. It's the only thing you can't do on the floor is draw a card. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
that's what I was doing. So I drew a card. Should I not have been able to? I thought
Should
you
have not been able to. It's okay though. We'll
Ah.
deal with it. It is what it is this time. But yeah, it's one thing you can't do on the floor.
No,
at all.
sorry, everybody.
Okay.
You can intrigue, you can dance, you can play games. Games is a common thing done under on the floor. You can do flirting. You can do like rumor collecting. You can
Partaking. Yeah.
or you can just look
feast.
after the other squires or having a good time, which is indulgent or temperate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? I'll look after other squires. I'll try and do that. Kind of just part of that in that vein of proving myself worthy. Like, okay, this is my first feast back home. Let's not embarrass myself. We're doing good so far. Let's keep it going. So yeah, I'll do that.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and let's do that.
So I'll be rolling temperate.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, boom.
Goes over
Damn.
well. A lot of the squires kind of look up to you. Not all of them are your age either, right? So you're one of the older ones. They're happy to get their hands on some
Some of the better food.
yeah, the prince's stewed in wine. Princes? Right.
Delish.
Nice. Just passed around a bunch of artichokes stuffed with blueberry rice.
Yeah, you're getting last round's leftovers exactly on the floor. That's probably
Yeah.
what it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, and that brings us to that gives you geniality though.
Oh, sick.
And you can tick temper.
Gotcha.
Awesome. That brings us to back to the top of the brain for round 3.
Yeah. And again, cards, because I gotta hope that my luck gets better at some point.
Good luck with that.
Insult to a serving girl and passion. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay.
Challenge him to a duel.
Duel.
Yeah. I don't know. The lack of passion thing kind of feeds off of last round.
It's true.
It
That
does.
is true, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Any passion, my choice. So I have to just roll a passion, one that I haven't used before, I assume.
Yeah.
And
One
you
sec.
did
So are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one. The passion. Yep.
Okay, it's not Justin who says that.
Dang it!
Okay. That would have been interesting. Because I would be completely outmatched with that.
Hey, listen, Julius. We all hate Justin.
Well,
Yes.
they hate Justin.
That's it.
I don't
Make
think we
friends
hate
with
you,
Justin.
do
You motherfucker.
Another knight
Yeah.
known as Sir Gwyn.
Okay, I just want to write that name down.
And he overheard the situation, so he says, perhaps you would have been a bit more successful with some passion behind that.
Mm-hmm.
You lack
Yeah,
conviction.
but it seems you lack passion.
Mm.
Or he says, like, but perhaps it's just that you lack passion.
Yeah. Trying to think how I want to do this.
I find your lack of passion disturbing.
Disturbing.
One of my passions. Okay. Not sure which one would fit best. I guess honor would probably be the best because it could be taken that way. Kind of questioning his. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
Let's see what happens. End of the round. What's the
Yeah,
worst
let's
thing?
fail. Come on. I want a duel.
Remember, you do get the one
Duel.
geniality.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Duel!
No, I passed.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring. I get to check passion now. And I gain my one geniality for the card.
There you go. Up to 3, Rain. You're turning this into a winning piece. Not a losing.
I'll take it. Yeah. That duel would have been fun, though.
Yeah, I bet. I was rooting for it, I'm not going to lie. I was waiting for your...
Yeah, it was hard. All my passions are really pretty good, so it would have been hard.
Yep. Oh, I believe that you're going to roll high when you need to, though. So.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. That brings us to...
Fortunately, I
to
can't
Rune.
actually lose glory.
Rune.
Correct.
Rune. Okay, well, might as well keep the.
Lose glory, but not in this case.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
I lost glory.
Did you?
Yes.
Congratulations.
That's not
When
good.
I was at negative 30, I lost glory.
Yeah, actually, you do. We did establish that as a potential risk.
I thought it was like a rule of the thing that you don't. It doesn't matter, but yeah, it's all good.
So I can intrigue, I can courtesy, I can temperate, I can dance.
You can dance if you want. You
I can dance if I want to.
Preferably with your wife.
Shut up. You know what? Why not? I'll keep the card, and then I'll dance with my wife to see if I can smooth things over.
Cute.
All right.
That's how much I got 7 geniality.
Yep.
Hey.
You discarded the card
No, I kept it.
for this round too.
Yep.
So much glory.
It's a very good feast card.
I don't Is this gentlewoman still lingering? Is that what the card? Like, what
That's
is?
the card that.
Yeah,
So-
she's basically pampering him like the whole time, looking after his clothing and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think she fixes you up to go dance with your wife before you
Yeah, pretty
do
much.
so.
There you
And she stands on the sidelines. We'll see if that has any play. But in the meantime, you do dance with your wife, and it's successful. So that
You've acquired a handmaiden.
go. Yeah.
That's my side piece.
That's what. Yeah, that's
No one talk
exactly.
about her.
See,
That's my
see,
side
there we
piece.
go. There she going. Yeah.
That round is worth 5 for you. Jeez.
Oof.
Ooh.
2
Yeah.
for the card.
Yep.
2 for the handmaiden.
Coming out pretty good on this.
And 1 for
This
handcuffs.
last 3 feasts has been amazing for me, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Collis, you're getting arm wrestled this round. What were you gonna do?
Welcome.
It'd be almost amusing to figure out what you were gonna do before this interruption. comes in.
Honestly, I was probably gonna intrigue or flirt again.
Let's say you go back out on the floor, and then instead you find Ithel, who's
Intercepted.
plants his elbow on the table and readies his hand. Yeah.
Do I don't add my geniality to this, correct?
You do not,
Or-
for a test of strength.
Okay. Nope.
Ithel's too powerful. He can't be stopped.
Close.
All right. Stop. All right. So he does that warrant him a -1? Did you just take a geniality from
No.
Collis? No.
No, he just plays the same card, which
Yeah.
is for geniality, but yeah.
You want to throw that at somebody?
Go
There's
on.
no more
Go on.
rounds.
Okay.
Otherwise.
Throw it back to me.
Gonna give this to another player. If you do -1 geniality, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's like, nah, we're good.
Cowardice.
Yeah.
You can call me what you want.
Okay. All right. That resolves that. And Collis gets 1 for being near the soul still. Cormac.
I'm gonna draw cards.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, there
Ooh.
you go.
Chase,
Yeah.
3 geniality.
A host card though.
Oh, he got a host card. Yeah, regale the host.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, that's still pretty good too if he crit it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right.
It's like one of
Regale the
those
host.
movies
Actually
where the
entertain
beautiful
high
lady
table with the story.
Yeah.
the beautiful lady walks by, and then you hear the record scratch noise. All of a sudden the host stands up to speak. Ruins the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
She slips away from your eyes. Yeah.
Yes, the story, of course, my lord. I'm gonna test hospitality. If you will allow me to impassion, I would like to impassion with hospitality.
Absolutely, and you can tell this is this came from the Archbishop Duper.
Hey.
Hey, look
Ooh,
at that.
nice.
This seems this little you being chosen to do this. It seems to be the Archbishop Dupercus arranged for this.
All right, so just
Sectarian
+5. Does anything happen if I crit on a passion?
Not
I
for
don't
that
know.
level
At
of passion, I don't think.
15, I don't think so. Let me. Nope, just inspired +5. But you do get something does happen. Your passion goes up to 16,
Okay.
And you check it, right?
and you check it. Yep.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
So, an orate.
And
What
you
am I
get the
gonna
glory.
tell? Oh, I also get glory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You were saying the Archbishop is the one who
No,
called
it came
for it?
from the king, but you can tell that the Archbishop was the one who orchestrated naming you to tell the story. Yeah.
Do you mind if I would you mind if I called an audible and instead of doing orate did a British Christian religion check to tell a parable from the British Christians side of things?
I think that's orate, but if I'll give you a test on British Christian, should you succeed, I'll give you a +5 to orate in this case. since you're just reciting gospel.
All right. Coming?
Oof.
Oof.
Jeez.
10 out of 10 Cormac, honestly.
I don't even know what to do with that. You know what I'm gonna say? The penalty's already there. You just don't get a bonus other than your you're still impassioned with hospitality. So but the parable itself is failing you. So I think you go to recite all this and like sometimes when you're like nervous or whatever, it's like your brain freezes and you just can't recall the parable that you wanted to recall. But you know others.
No, you don't.
Oh.
A wise man once said,
No.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. He's gonna walk away with the one on Regale the host.
So close though.
I know.
The host seems unimpressed.
Yeah.
Unimpressed.
weird that.
You got one.
I think the king, just kind of says under his breath, he's like, I just thought you were a bit more versed in the book with all your reciting and recanting. Like,
Yeah,
it's because this is Cormac's like one thing he does and says all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like you're not that religious.
Can I bring a mug of mead to Cormac? Make him feel better.
Yeah, I think he needs to just get drunk.
I think we're just setting him up for an excellent pilgrimage. That's what we're doing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You realize it's that mug of mead that people bring me that makes me go into the negatives for genealogy.
You did get one genealogy for the card itself.
Yay.
All right.
Go, Gwydir.
Gwydir, you are up. I'm gonna take that back to, and I'm gonna bring this back to -1 for Gwydir, because technically, he's correct. He didn't fumble, though. I will establish condition for. I think what went through my head was that you're going from on the floor to above the salt, and you failed, above the salt.
Oh,
You failed the courtesy attempt to do so. So
well outside my station. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I put you on the floor for a reason. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I can't do cards because I'm a dog boy. I'm going to. What are my feelings at the moment? Well, I'm going on a pilgrimage. It's pretty fun. Maybe I could just sing a song. Just like now that I'm down here, just have a little sing song.
There you go.
Yeah. Should I take the chance and roll on just start singing about how much I love this elf lady?
Oh.
No, I think I'll just roll I'm going to roll, if I may, hospitality to sing a song of Nanteleod's glory from the floor. Just entertain the boys.
Okay, let's see it.
You don't fumble because that could be.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice. Crit hospitality. I'll figure that out. Okay, so it goes up by 1. I check it, and it's just +5 still to my singing, which is going to be now at a +4 because of my geniality. It is a pass.
It is a pass.
Nice.
With a pass, you are not at minus geniality.
Yay! So I think
Nice.
yeah, for sure. I think he's Gwydir is. The song is probably one of his victories to come. I've been calling him High King the whole time, basically. So I think it's just maybe it's like a play on an existing song about a High King, where I have kind of like slipped Nanteleod's name into it or something like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of rousing the floor troops or the lesser folk. And I'm probably like having the dog do the singing. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing his little dancing with his little dog feet.
Yeah, and this little whisper campaign too, what makes it interesting is they're actually playing into something really well known about Gwydir. Is he's eager to see the Nanteleod's goals through, right? Like, so it's a weird twist of what is actually true.
Yeah, and also I have previously raided Estragales. No, we didn't. We raided the Mountain Kings, but I've previously stated that I wanted to raid Estragales as well.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
There's some meat to it. But anyway.
Indeed.
Just talking about how cool this guy is. Have you guys seen fucking Nanteleod? He's so cool.
What is it? You have a 20 in there, is that correct?
Yeah, Exalted.
Exalted, yeah. So you. Indeed. All right. Well, that brings us to Lucius for round 3.
All right. So Lucius will do a little bit of intrigue to try to get some rumors, see what's been going on here since he's left. Obviously, since I'm on the floor, most of my rumors I'll probably hear about is who's stealing sweet rolls. But hey, let's see what we get.
All right.
And submit.
Oh,
awesome.
It's okay. Yeah, nothing great. Let me see if there's some minor things that I might be able to give you here, just because you're doing the wide search.
I know exactly who stole the sweet rolls, Lucius. It was me, I say, and I pull out like a little sweet roll and I feed it immediately to my dog.
Another mystery solved.
You hear let's see. Yeah, you heard people talking about Merlin, actually. They say that Merlin has left the island.
Merlin? Oh, surely.
How much do we know about Merlin? We haven't had anything to do with him, really, have we?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Do we know he's a real person, or is he more like a mythological figure at this point to us here?
I think we know he's a real person. Like my father, I think, had some minor dealing with him.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be a matter of whether or not you know what it would be is, did you fight in the Battle of the Sacred Stones? Because if so, if your father fought in the Battle of the Sacred Stones, then you would know Merlin.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think he did.
Let's see. Let me see if I know him.
And by that I mean, as much as your father telling you something proves for it to be true, because
like a story.
Yeah. How many things has your own father told you? You know what I mean? Like everyone's had stories that sound a bit exaggerated from our dads, right? So who knows?
Yeah.
Knights are known to exaggerate a little bit.
God damn.
I don't know what that means. Bumbling suspicious. Yeah, I think he believes him. My dad wasn't the most honest man, but he had a certain truth in his eye when he mentioned Merlin.
Maybe it's just something. Maybe you just blindly trust anything your dad told you. Like either Gwydir's like, my dad said that, it was true, and
that's why he's so honest, because in his eyes, his father is the most honest man that has ever lived.
Yeah, and his dad was actually like not at all or something. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I was 6 when my dad died. Everything he said was fucking great.
Oh, yeah, how old was I when he died?
Your character knew his dad?
I know that my dad's better than Werger's dad. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Here's what you all
you're not
know.
better than me.
Yeah. Here's what you know about Merlin over here. They say Uther had blamed his kid being stolen on
Mm. Notorious kidnapper, Merlin.
Yeah, famous
son
one.
of a devil. Yep,
Yeah.
Merlin the magician, as some would call him. And there are many in the Christian eyes. If you're Christian, you're probably a little more suspicious of anyone dealing in magic.
Gotcha.
Merlin's Nerdwell. I knew it.
Okay. Well, with that, guys, that we're gonna wrap feast. Got some good news for you. That is probably the last feast we're gonna go on before we, for a while, anyways, just for a short term, because we've done a lot of feasts.
We've done a lot of feasts.
Yeah.
Not my
Yeah.
friend.
We've done a lot of feasts. There will be more, but not right away. We're gonna be doing some pilgrimage stuff. We're gonna be doing some tournament stuff, and I suppose if anyone wants to go on that raid despite Nanteleod, that can be done too.
Oh, is
There
it
will
actually
be-
happening?
There will be knights who go. Yeah.
Crazy.
So can I be the executioner when
Maybe.
they come back?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of tempting.
Hmm.
I mean, we see that one of us came out really fucking good from one of these raids. Maybe.
No, I'm good.
It does not escape my notice that I have still not been paid.
Just a little bit of treason. Just a little bit. A little bit of treason.
Just a
Just a
tad
smidge.
bit. Just a tad bit of treason.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to address that for sure. As far as I wanted to check. Gwydir, have you been assigned a squire? Yeah, you have.
I don't. It's an entourage, right? Yes. Yeah, you rolled him last time. His name is Nanteleod of Escavalon.
Okay. And are you guys tracking the year you get them so you know what age they are and when they age out?
Yep.
I did not, but yeah.
They're
don't think I
mine
did.
is 16. That's all I know.
Mine's 16, yeah. 'Cause we
Yeah.
got them at the same time, yeah. I'm
So
just
mine would be
double
15
checking.
because I got him a year after you guys, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
I'll put that in my sheet here.
Uh,
What year did you get yours, Cormac?
Last year.
Okay.
I've got something fun for next episode. We're gonna be doing some camera A, camera 1, camera 2 stuff. Obviously, scene 1, scene 2. Is that the word? Not camera 1,
Okay,
camera 2.
Yep.
Scene A, scene B is what I meant to say. Definitely gonna do some dividing of the party, but I think it'll still be good. We're gonna be on some missions for the first time in a long time, and see what the road brings us and what tourneys brings.
Yep.
If you guys want, I can propose to you an alternative. We could have 3 of you meet next week and 3 of you meet the week after. If you guys don't like the idea of sitting around for half a session, full session.
Don't mind. It's about the same anyway, like because of how the time breaks down. Regardless, like when it's your turn, it's your turn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to
if I'm
me
in a
either way.
different camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
Okay.
to sit through.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd
Figure
like
we're
to
all
hang
part
out.
of one big story, even if it breaks out.
Yeah.
Like that, so
Yeah.
awesome. All right, Cyber Bro, we're gonna postpone obviously your knighting, but it will happen as Lucius. I think it was a good first showing.
Nice.
I'll touch base with you more. We'll get to you also ready to go for future episodes. Thanks for playing, guys.
You had a
thanks
better showing than Gwydir.
It's true. Geniality. Yep, you got your geniality converts to 10 glory. So
And
Oh,
hey,
sick. Glory.
you're not very cool with everyone here, okay, buddy? You're on the wrong side of the fence. Eh?
Hey, Sir Rain would probably get along quite well with that guy because he seems like a stand-up
Yeah,
dude right now.
I mean, Sir Rain has been pretty off and off with Rune since they met.
That's fair. He has, yeah.
Carlos, you with me, right? Cormac, you my
It's
homie.
true. It's true. I'm not
Scandal.
denying
Yeah,
that.
I mean, hey,
So
Gwydir.
I
Hey,
was in your
Gwydir.
corner during the duel, so yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey.
True.
Oh wait, Gwydir. No, Gwydir was with me, right? No, he left. No. It was Rain that left. Yeah, no. Hey, just saying.
He
I got
sure
the
did.
boys. I got the boys with me.
Boys,
You can say this some kid, just like you know.
All right, guys. Before I wrap up, I'm just gonna mention one thing. I don't think we have anyone that's not already part of this who's watching us, but we have our Ageless Masquerade event tomorrow. So if you want to be part of that, you're welcome to join. If you already are, I see you there. I gotta go
As of
finish prepping for that.
Yeah.
But
as of right now, I am totally on board for that.
I wish I
I have no
could,
plans,
but I
so.
can't.
We need
Understood.
more brew hall.
No.
Yes, we need more brew hall. Because as
No.
it stands right now, we've got what? 4 Ventru? All playing the same type of Ventru?
It's
Okay.
fine. I don't even know what that means.
We'll talk soon. See you later,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.